Oh my god, it's the spirits. Like, it's a curse. Somebody literally placed a curse on these people. Oh my god. It's like on the river now. I need something healing. Today we're playing Strange Tales from Longchun. From Longchun's Sacrifice, I believe. And I don't know if you can tell, but I feel slightly exhausted. A game has been absolutely driving me up a wall. Not even a game, it's more like an app. And I don't know why it's having some troubles, but I don't care. We're going to just proceed now. And yes, do proceed with caution, because this is also a scarier one. Last I checked, I think. So, wow, I just noticed. As you can see here, we're logging into something. Our name is Suyuan. Suyuan. Sorry about that. I gotta check my audio as well. Hope the output is loud enough for you guys. So, where is the game thing? Okay. On August 7th, 2004, police received a report of a brutal murder on Yuanwan Road. Oh my gosh, say that 5 times. Oh my gosh. The Longchun News. Investigators determined that the deceased, named Shu, was the 4th victim of the serial murders in Longchun since June 28th. Oh, I skipped. Oh no, I don't know what that is. Read it, please, guys. Go back. I skipped like a sentence. I'll be careful though. Citizens are reminded to exercise caution while traveling in the near future. We now go live to our reporter on the scene, Wang Lu, for a latest update. Oh my god. August 16th, 2004. I thought I would get the chance to read that, but apparently. When you're ready, click the Longchun After Dark shortcut to post. Longchun After Dark. Look at that, there's little toggles. That's so cute. What is this? Oh, blue sky. I was like, what is that butterfly? Oh no, we're gonna have to look this up. Longchun After Dark. Okay, to post. Okay, so let's check out some photos. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cute. That's what we save. Oh, that is adorable. This is actually cute. The other one was not working, Dev. The other one was not this Dev. Sorry, I'm talking about somebody else. This is cute. I don't mind it being a little louder. If it's a bit too louder than me, I apologize. Because I do have to just take a bit of a break on that. Skip text and volume. Okay. That's so cute. It's like early Windows. All that's missing is that Windows green field. Oh, that's the above. Okay, galleries. We can have like... Wow. Can we change the music right now? Okay, that is so cool. Start. Oh, return to login, continue story, quit game. That is so cute. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. Longchun After Dark. Supernatural Forum. I wasn't planning. Oh, I need my reading glasses. This is so small. The font is so small. I wasn't planning to tell anyone else about this at first, but it keeps bothering me. And I don't know where to go for advice, so I'm posting here. Oh, it's like Reddit. I hope this forum will have some suggestions for me. This all probably goes back to 1.5 months ago. How the fuck do you measure that? Like 1.5 months ago? Like 1 month and 2 weeks at most? When I first started working at that cafe, but it's getting late and starting 1.5 months ago might take too long, so I'll jump to a week ago. I'll try to keep things short. If anyone wants anyone wants, I'll do another summary of what happened before. My goodness. Okay, we're gonna read. In keeping with the forum tradition, I'll start from the beginning. I go to university here, and I'm in my third year. Since I've nothing to do with over summer break, I found a place to work. It's a cafe. The decor is very trendy, the boss is very nice, the pay is good, and there aren't many customers, so I basically just have to wash a few cups and sweep the floor every day. A friend who's pretty into spiritual stuff. You should never do that. You should never play with that stuff. I just came from a video about like an investigator went into like the KKK, and it's crazy. What? It's crazy. I think I'm just gonna react to that. Why not? I'm just gonna show it to y'all properly. Like, I might as well just use it as that. Yeah, it was crazy. Even they were doing some crazy shit over there. I don't know. So let's go. It's just crazy. Did I introduce y'all to this? Yeah, it's straight up for girl. I've been going through a lot, okay? I've been playing a lot. I have a friend who's pretty into spiritual stuff. I don't know exactly what she believes in. Whenever we pass by a Taoist or Buddhist temple, she always goes in to pray, and she loves telling people fortunes. She's opening doors for demons. Like, guys, what have we learned from these things? What have we learned? Oh my god, look at Taisho in the corner. This is the same dev. Oh my god, what? Hello, I love your stuff. Hi. I didn't see. Oh wow. Like, yeah, what have we learned from these things? From the stories we read? Anyone who does that, girl, stop. Boy, stop. That is not a toy. That's like racing around with the Ouija board. You're racing around with the Luigi board. Don't do that. It's really bad. Literally. Whenever we pass out, they're telling people's fortunes. There's even like that one show, the Korean show Tarot. If you haven't seen it, no, obviously not sponsored, but like it's such a good show. Check it out. Someone who does that is probably fucking you up somewhere. They're like setting you up for some levels of cuckery you do not understand. They're actually pretty accurate. Yeah, sometimes. You don't want them to be accurate though. That means they watching you. They pull in like, I got friends on the other side. You don't want to be their friend, okay? You don't want them in your stuff, girl. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. They're actually pretty accurate. Before I started working here, she told me not to do it. She said this street was haunted. I didn't believe her. There are so many shops on the street, and they're all doing well. How could it be haunted? But now I'm thinking maybe I really should have listened to her. Maybe she's the one who's like, yeah. I know because somebody worked something. They did some blood rituals. They sacrificed some goats, some chickens, some sheep. I don't know. They did something over there. They brought a cow. Dude, I swear, I will just show you this stuff. It's crazy. Before I started working here, I'd never drunk coffee. That's crazy. That's actually really cool. How many things can you actually say I've never done this before while working at a place, like, without it being like some weird adult stuff? Yeah, that's kind of rare. That's pretty cool. The shop opens at 8 a.m. every day and closes at 6 p.m. The staff have to come in an hour early to clean up and prepare for opening. There is a whole row of small shops on the street, like fast food places and hair and nail salons. The upper floors are used for apartments. The estate is in the back, and we all come through in the residential buildings. Just 1 week before this post, a suitcase showed up on the path to work. I remember it very clearly. A regular suitcase, 22 inches, pretty clean, with a sticker on it saying handle with care or something. Since there are so many shops around here, I figured it must belong to one of the shop owners and I shouldn't move it. So I left it sitting out there, and no one else took it either. But 3 days ago I decided that something was off and called the police. Ever since the suitcase appeared, I've noticed a strange smell in the area. Oh no, not these things about people's oh damn. There was like a body cam footage thing that I just watched as well. Not like my own personal reaction. I was just watching in general for like outside of like the stuff. And it was like somebody had like kids in like in that thing, the suitcase. It was bad. It was so bad. The police officers were like, they were scared. They didn't show us, obviously. Even I did not want to see it. I was not watching it because of that. It was like, it was so sudden, and the lady was just like, she sounded like she was celebrating. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna see me debut or something. You're about to see me on TV." And I was like, "What?" Well, people were like, "Why are you talking about that?" I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just gross, man. I'm telling you, it's some satanic, some demonic shit that people be doing in these things. Even if they don't do like those ritual stuff, they do the things that they do. We're not kidding when we say that. People are like not kidding when they're like, don't mess with this stuff. It's bad. For you, the one doing it, and for everybody else who's not involved. Because just you doing it is bad enough. It's not like powerful and stronger than God, obviously, but it's like, just don't do it. Don't be that idiot. Because it's gonna end up with you. And everybody else is gonna be safe. You're gonna get fucked over hard. Literally. Oh my gosh. She called the police. Ever since the suitcase appeared, okay, the strange smell in the area. And on the 13th, oh my god, on the 13th, y'all are even going for the numbers now. High and what? High and low, bro. What? Wow. It's well written. It reminds me of like those stories that you hear about that I sometimes watch with y'all from Megan, Beauty and the Beasts series that she has. It looks like those. It sounds like those too. On the 13th, I finally confirmed that it was coming from the suitcase, and the sun's been so strong these days with zero rain, but there was a small wet puddle under the suitcase. Oh, under the suitcase. The liquid must have leaked outside. I'm studying forensics. I've never been to a crime scene, but I know what a rotting corpse smells like. I got really scared, and what with that one case making waves recently. Whoa, that is a mouthful. I had to call the cops right away. The ones who showed up weren't detectives. They said it probably was just someone's dead pet inside the suitcase. But like, even if that's the case, just go bury it in a park or something. What's wrong with you? Why put it in a suitcase and leave it somewhere for everybody else to find? What the fuck, you psychopath? And then as soon as it was open, we all started gagging and throwing up. It was on the news yesterday morning. I'm sure you all saw it. The suitcase was full of the fourth victim's organs. How the fuck did we go from Taisho to this, devs? How the fuck did we go from that piece of work to this? How the fuck? You need some milk. How did you get here? The creepiest part is that when I asked around, the other shop owners said that they'd never seen the suitcase before. They only found out about it after the police came. Excuse-moi. So it's invisible now. So you got it cloaked. You gave it the Harry Potter cloak. You just draped it over it. It's this one because they're a wizard. They can see. What? It still seems really weird to me. The suitcase was stinking for days, with restaurants all around and everybody walking to work along this route. Why didn't anyone talk about it? I just can't make sense of it. Since the police didn't say it was classified, I'm posting it here on After Dark. I'd love to hear what you think. Publish. Someone has replied to your post. Once you're done browsing, you can click post and upload a photo to reply. If you change your mind after making a choice, you can re-upload the same photo and make a different choice. You have one new notification. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's like OG, like, internet. It's sending me back to the 2000s. What is happening? I love it. Okay, you can click post and upload a photo to reply. Post, upload a photo. If you change your mind after making a choice, you can re-upload the same photo and make a different choice. Okay. Yo, OP, aren't you supposed to be studying forensics? If you believe if you believe in this supernatural stuff, you're gonna scare yourself to death during autopsy training. I bet the other workers just wanted to avoid any trouble, so they told you they didn't see anything. You're getting too hung up on this BS. Oh shit. Wait. Maybe there are really supernatural forces. I don't believe in this whole cult stuff. There are. There are. Let's say maybe there are some stuff. Okay, let's see. It makes sense that they didn't want to tell the police, but surely they didn't have to lie to me too. I know them all pretty well. One of the workers next door is a real clean freak. She even shoos away stray cats off the chairs. I can't imagine her leaving the suitcase alone unless she didn't see it at all. I'm just out of my depth when dealing with this sort of spooky stuff. It's got nothing to do with whether or not I believe in the supernatural. And it's not like I've offended anyone who does autopsies. Yeah, I'd say that. Did we save, right? Reply posted. You can continue browsing the forum. You can also click start and select sleep if you'd like to leave the computer. Oh, this is creepy. It's analog. It's analog. I love it. Okay. Okay, do we have any more replies? Let's see, relationship. Oh, I can't click anything else? Look at Taisho. We have a little ad at the corner. A little romance thing. Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Microsoft has been doing this thing where it just makes apps just open up for no reason. And it just did that in the middle. I have one new notification. Hello. What? I don't know where to look. Notification center. Oh, somebody replied to my post. Discussion. Thoughts on the river case. Does anyone else feel like we're getting a lot of bridge jumpers lately? Oh my god, in Minecraft! There really might be a dragon trapped in Chulong River. Have you heard of the fate of the fish? Hello? It says I have a reply. There's nothing else though. I guess we can just leave. Okay. Oh, we read posts. It is like Reddit. This is so cool. Oh, there's so much reading. Let's go. You're welcome. Discussion. Some thoughts on the Julong River. Julong River. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. It's by Jack in the Box. It's OP. This recent case is truly so bizarre. There's a recap for those. Here's a recap for those who haven't been following the news lately. On June 28th, the first victim in the Chulong River case was discovered. The corpse was dumped by the river, completely naked and disemboweled. Oh my goodness. Apparently, oh my god, in Minecraft. Apparently, all its blood had been drained out what the fuck did I just say? What? Dude, what the fuck is happening? Another 2 victims turned up later. All the bodies have now been detained. Oh, have been identified. Sorry, have now been identified. There's no space in between those words right here. Have now been identified. The first was an old man in his 50s, a proper Taoist priest. They only found out who he was a few days ago. The second was one of the roadside fortune tellers. Lots of people knew him. He had a big mole on his nose and was squinty-eyed, so they got him right away. The third was a feng shui master. Apparently, the family filed a missing person report and identified the body. Noticed it yet? Everybody's a spiritualist. Someone who works with spiritual stuff. Oh my god. Everyone who died is in this line of work. They all died the same way, even. Their stomachs were cut open and they were dumped by the river. You can see quite a few patrols out along the riverbank these days, and a third body turned up despite all that. I have a rather bold theory to propose. The culprit might be a cultivator who's turned to evil. So they're like basically like doing like what's it called again? Like they're trying to switch destinies. That thing that happened in The Princess and the Frog with Tiana and the dude, where they were like, "Oh yeah, you want to get rich? Yeah, I'm gonna take that person's life and give it to you, and you will have their soul and everything, but they will take your misfortune and all that terrible stuff." They're doing that thing. Oh my god, it's literally a Disney thing. They cut out these people's Nadan to use as elixirs in their own cultivation. This is pure black magic. This is some voodoo shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. As for the bloodletting, they probably feed these cultivators blood and essence to their little demons. Then they dumped the corpses next to the river, where these evil spirits of Julong River could keep them suppressed, never to rise again. In my youth, I was just an ordinary country kid, but an accident opened my third eye, and I've seen countless strange things since then. If anyone is curious, I'd be happy to tell you about it. Okay, let's hear the snark now. They're probably like, okay, OP, you ripped the first half from the news, but where's the second half from? The story forum? They're like, not gonna lie, the first half of OP's analysis makes kind of sense. It kind of makes sense. What evil spirits in Julong River? Well, that's a lot of BS. Too long, didn't read. This is dumb. Bruh didn't even read. This is a huge stretch. The cops just aren't doing their jobs. Whoa, previous watch, what? Whoa, Rev, watch what you say. All humans are fallible. Fallible. All humans are fallible. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that word is. It's an I. Fallible. But still, managing to dump a corpse totally undetected under such tight security. This murder have to have a pretty high IQ. Has to be a pretty high IQ criminal. Probably not. They're using the old-fashioned cloak of invisibility. They said roll D20 and they hit a 19 and they got a cloak of invisibility, man. That's what they did. I mean, it's a stretch, but if the culprit is this hard to nail down, maybe it really is a ghost. If you ask me, maybe all the victims of these fortune teller frauds came back for revenge. But then in that case, we can't reply to this one. Okay, this one is short, thankfully. I was like, I need to read a short one. Does anyone else feel like we're getting a lot of dirt of bridge jumpers lately? Little Panda Big Basket. That's OP. See title. One of my relatives works at the police station near Julong Bridge. Again? And he says that there are a lot more people jumping off these days. I live pretty close too, so I often pass by. Last night I saw one of them. He was holding a plastic bag and almost went over the side. Luckily, I ran fast enough to stop him. Oh my god, it's the spirits. Like, it's a curse. Somebody literally placed a curse on these people. Oh my god. It's like on the river now. This reminds me of those Asian stories, man. Oh, it's scary. I'm like, oh my god. This is so well written, it's crazy. Great jobs, guys. Great job. Okay, ran enough to stop him, but he was a really weird guy. I asked why he asked why I was holding on to him, and I felt awkward, so I was like, you should value your life, blah blah blah. And after we went back and forth for ages, he said he wasn't even trying to jump. He was just on his way back after shopping, and maybe he didn't look where he was going, and I got it wrong. The whole thing just felt so weird. What if the other bridge jumpers are like that too? Like under a spell or something? Yeah, they're probably under some illusion. What is even happening? So they're like, maybe. My friends saw someone jump off the bridge a while back. They were like a zombie. They didn't even seem to hear anything. They just fell. It lures them. Oh my god, there's folk tales about this everywhere in the world, dudes. I want to get into a rant, but I won't. Wait, for this? Wait, is this for realsies? I just got cops in my family too, you know? I haven't heard of the thing. Okay, it's real. Go look at the newspaper. There's a report every other night. This sort of thing happens all the time. It's just a question of whether it makes it to the news. Damn, and they laughed. They're like, la, bruh, what kind of? Yeah, they do get old psychopaths on the forums, though. Can't confirm it's true. I heard the same thing from my relatives. The other person's like, the dragon in the river has been locked up for too long. It's hungry and it craves flesh. What the fuck? When is After Dark going to get the story straight once and for all? Are there dragons in Julong River or not? I think there might be somebody who's trying to make sure there is. Ha ha ha, like haha. I can tell you're a noob. This is ancient After Dark lore. We have regular discussion threads. Never gets old. When I passed the other day, I also had a feeling like someone was calling me from under the bridge. OP, the guy you rescued said that because he was embarrassed. Just drop it. Maybe it was just a hallucination. But someone else was like, oh, DM for divinations. Direct message for divinations. Oh. A few decades ago, people still worship dragons. There used to be many temples to the Dragon King around here. Unfortunately, they're all gone now. The old folks in my family say that even further back, they did throw people in. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ooh. Whoa, wait, what do you mean? Like human sacrifice? How far was that? How far back was that? We need more details, dude. The grandma next door also said they used to throw people into the river. But that was a nasty old custom. Wasn't there some tradition of making sacrifices to the river god? It's just like an urban legend now, right? Can I reply? I can't reply. Oh, damn. I think we can continue with some of these, though. Oh my god.